Repeating your message. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. A real quick concept today, and that is the concept of repeating your message. If you're doing any form of content marketing, which if you're not, you should be. Okay, watch some of my other videos on content marketing over at brianjpombo.com. And you can learn a little bit more and see how it would fit your business, because it's definitely something you should be doing. Content marketing is taking content, either video, audio, word content, or picture content, and spreading it out online. Content that can be consumed and then somewhere along the line directs people back to what you're selling, whatever it may be. Whether you're literally selling something or whether you're selling an idea, a concept, something that you want people to do. So that's what content marketing is, and you ought to be taking part in it on an at least daily basis in your company, in your organization, whatever you're doing, promoting yourself, whatever it be. So that's content marketing. Now, the idea is, if you're doing stuff on a daily basis, there might be room for repetition in there. You might be saying the same things over and over again, especially if you have a real clear, focused message that you're trying to get out there. In fact, I've probably mentioned this way too many times about the idea of how you should be repeating yourself. You should be saying it again. Say it again a different way. But you ought to really play it again, Sam, and you ought to do it over and over and over again. The plain fact of the matter is, not enough people are paying attention to you at any given time. Even if let's say you're doing video, even if you're getting thousands and thousands of views, these are not the same people viewing it every single time. Just because you have thousands and thousands of subscribers on YouTube does not mean those subscribers are watching every single video. They just aren't doing it. Every once in a while, especially if you have really engaging content, you will find people that will go through and watch every one of your videos. But you start doing videos on a daily basis, people will not have a chance to catch up. They won't do it. It won't happen. And even if they do, the whole point of doing videos is that, or any form of content, is that you're encouraging some form of action. If they haven't taken that action, then the repetition is needed. You have to repeat it over and over. And I'm not saying say the same phrase over and over again, but talk about what you want them to do. Talk about the same concepts over and over again until it sinks in. So for example, every episode that you can find on within these videos of Brian J. Pombo Live, just about every last one, I'm discussing something specific that I want the audience to do. For this first year, most of it's been about dreambizchat.com. Have you been to dreambizchat.com? Whether it applies to you or not, most of the time I focus on talking to executives and business owners in the self-reliance space. So meaning you have products or services that help people to become more self-reliant. Now, if you fit that, I always encourage you to go to dreambizchat.com and check out the concept of the Dream Business Transformation. It's absolutely free if you qualify. So you go to dreambizchat.com, go check it out. If it works for you, you fill out the application, and bammo, that works. Now, how many people do I actually have going there? Not as many people as what view these videos, because they've either gone there already or they haven't gone there and they need to go there. And so I say it over and over again, because these things are out there forever. And that's the best thing about internet content. So much of it can be put out there for people. Waiting is a trap. The search engines they have your content sitting out there waiting for people to type in just the right thing for your information to pop up. and for them to do what you want them to do. But it takes repetition. You got to say the things over and over and over again. If you've been watching these long enough, you'll know that a lot of the concepts I talk about over and over and over again, but I talk about them in a different way every time. I try to, at least. Try to bring up new examples where it fits. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Go out and get your content out there and start really getting your message far and wide to people and encourage people to take the next step. Hey, you have a great night. Get out there and let the magic happen.